Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're jumping into something I know a lot of you are interested in, integrating industrial collectibles into a modern home.
Right.
But, and this is the key, we want to get past that tired, exposed pipe cliche, you know?
Exactly. This is about finding real authenticity, not a fake warehouse look.
So our mission today is to find that art of industrial chic, injecting some real history and texture into these, sometimes very sterile modern spaces.
And the secret sauce, really the thing our sources all point to, is what they call the philosophy of contrast.
Okay, philosophy of contrast. What does that mean in practice?
It means you're intentionally creating a collision, a clash of opposites. You take the clean, minimal lines of your modern design,
Right,
and you smash them up against these rugged raw materials from the past. Think cast iron, aged brass, things with real weight.
I like that idea, collision. But what does that actually do for a room? Why bother with the clash?
It does three critical things. One, that industrial piece immediately becomes the focal point. Your eye just goes right to it. Two, it adds a necessary texture, what we call patina. It stops the room from feeling flat. And three, it injects a narrative. It's not just decor anymore, it's a story.
So that's the goal, but what's the practical limit? How do you keep it from taking over the whole space?
That's where you use the 80-20 rule. It's a great guideline.
80-20.
Yep. 80% of your space stays clean, simple, modern. That's your canvas. The other 20% is where you place these carefully chosen industrial pieces for maximum impact.
But how do you choose? How do you curate that 20%?
It all comes down to a structural approach. I like to think of it as three pillars of integration: the anchor, the accent, and the artistic statement.
Okay, let's break those down. Pillar one, the anchor. I'm guessing this is the heavy stuff.
This is the really heavy stuff, the pieces that define a whole zone. We're talking about using a massive original SAR rail jack as like a pure sculpture in the middle of a lounge.
Wow, just on its own?
Just on its own. Or mounting a big vintage key cutter on a clean white wall. You turn a functional relic into this incredible piece of art. The key is that everything else around it has to be simple, stark, even.
Right, so the anchor can breathe, which brings us to pillar two, the accent. This must be the smaller scale stuff.
Exactly. This is where you add texture and warmth at eye level. A perfect example is industrial lighting. You swap out a generic lamp for something with an exposed filament bulb.
And you get that warm amber glow.
That glow is everything. It completely softens a modern room. Or you could put small restored brass temp gauges on a sleek, minimalist bookshelf.
And I really love that idea of the desktop statement.
Yes.
Putting a single beautiful object, like an old universal microscope or an Optimus Field stove on an empty desk. It elevates it.
It signals it's a space for thinking, not just working, which flows right into pillar three, your artistic statement.
This sounds like where the fun comes in.
Yeah.
A bit more whimsical.
Absolutely. This is where you might find a sophisticated steampunk piece, like a gin lamp made from old pipes and brass fittings. It's functional art.
So it's that eccentric break from the more serious industrial look.
That's it. It's the piece that shows your personality. But again, the surroundings need to be super simple to let that intricate detail really shine.
Okay, so before we finish up, let's distill this. What are the absolute non-negotiable rules for the listener?
Okay, a few key takeaways. First, prioritize function and durability. The piece has to look like it was built to do a job. A hydraulic jack, a functional scale.
So no fakes.
No fakes. That's how you avoid that fake warehouse vibe. Second, you have to contrast texture. Metal is hard and cold. You need to counter it with soft things. Rich leather, a heavy woven rug, reclaimed wood.
That keeps it feeling inviting, not like a clinic. And what about cleaning them up? I've seen people polish antiques and just ruin them.
Oh, that is the third and most crucial rule. Celebrate imperfection. The patina, the scuffs, the dents, the little spots of rust. That is the story.
Don't you dare polish it away.
Do not polish it away. That history is what makes it irreplaceable. It's the soul of the piece.
So it's all about this curated harmony then,
Yeah.
where the past and the present get to live together.
Yeah.
A perfect synthesis.
Exactly. So here's the final thought I want to leave you with. When you celebrate the honest utility and the historical wear, that deep, genuine patina of an object in your home, how does that start to change how you see perfection and durability in all the new factory perfect things we buy today? Something to think about.